think about this question.
Man, fuck you. I feel like you set me up. But all these other wings was mad like I'm a strongest soldier.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? The First Few Feast, I'm Sean Evans. Welcome back to Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Now, you might notice the set looks a little different today. Same format, same sauces, same consequences, just a slightly different face and a slightly stronger mustache. Today, we're joined by a completely independent artist out of Long Island, New York, rapper, producer, engineer, creative director, and founder of Gutter Rose Entertainment. His catalog traces growth, heartbreak, survival, and self-reflection across projects like Growing Pains, Gutter Rose Volume 1, Blossom, I Stopped Caring, and now his latest album, Gutter Rose Volume 2. The question is, can he open up under pressure while eating increasingly dangerous wings? Official Heck, welcome to Hot Ones.
Hey man.
How's it feel to be here?
I mean, honestly, it's an honor. I grew up watching this show, and it's just like a dream come true. I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, man. I've been really tracking your career for a long time. Really happy to have you here.
Thank
you. Big fan.
Thank you.
Yeah. How are you with hot wings and hot sauce?
I mean, I grew up in a Caribbean household, you know? My mom was Dominican, my stepdad's Guyanese, so I grew up around spicy foods. I think that should be all right.
All right, let's get into it. So, before the music, before the projects, before the name, who was Hector in real life growing up on Long Island? And what parts of that kid are still very much present today?
I mean, I was like a regular kid, you know? I don't know, I grew up, I moved like through different parts of Long Island, but the first place I like really tied my identity to was Roosevelt. And Roosevelt was fun. I remember riding my bike up and down the block, racing with my friends across the street, the neighbors and stuff. I was always like in school plays and stuff. I was very active in school and stuff like that. Like growing up, I was just a regular kid. Then I moved to Brentwood in like 5th grade, and everything just went up for that. It's kind of where I came into my own. But before that, I was like always very studious, very smart. I got in trouble a lot as a kid, but just like regular childish stuff. And yeah.
You spent a lot of your formative years in Brentwood, as you mentioned. Paint the picture for us. Whether it's going to La Cubanita with the friends, rapping in the school cafeteria for the first time, or just being outside. What's a moment from that era that made you realize music could actually be yours?
Wow. All right, that's a good question. So basically what got me into music is what you're saying? I say my origin into music is not the traditional like rapper story. What did it for me was a Disney movie. Mm-hmm. I saw Let It Shine in like 5th grade. The nigga from Everybody Hates Chris, Tyler James Williams. I was like, yo, he's mad fire. Like he's rapping. I was like, yo, he's super cool. I was like, yo, I think I could do that.
That taxi line especially.
Yeah, nah, he was fire. So I'm like, you know what? I think I could do that. I remember I manufactured a whole rap battle in my mind, right? The day before I was like, all right, I'm gonna write a verse, and then I'm gonna write 2 verses. First round, regular rap stuff, boom. Second round is gonna be from the perspective of the person that I'm gonna challenge to a battle. And then I'm gonna go in and be like, yo, first round, rap regular. Second round, we switch places, boom, 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 right? And I did that. And niggas was like, yo, hey, you definitely wrote that shit, but that shit was fire, bro. I'm like, this shit was awesome. And after that, I just kept rapping. And I don't think I started writing raps. Well, I didn't start writing raps from them, but I think I started writing when I was like 12.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 or 12, I started writing raps.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a Disney movie that set it off.
That moves into our next question. Do you remember your very first real rap setup? Where it was, what it looked like, and how it felt recording something that you took seriously for the first time?
My first real rap setup or my first setup? Because those are 2 different things.
Tell me about both.
My first setup, I remember I was on furlough from school. Let's just put it like that. I was on a furlough.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I went, got my money, right? It was a big snowstorm. I'm a hustler. I shoveled the neighbor's snow. I got like $90 for it. Then I think also around that time was holidays. I got like some gift cards, boom. So I had probably like $200 to my name. I was like 16. That's a lot of money right then. So I went on Amazon. I bought myself a mic, and I bought myself what I thought was an interface, but it was just the power thing for the mic. But I didn't know that at the time. So I bought that. I couldn't wait. Got to stand everything. Boom. I'm like, I'm gonna record my first song. I plugged the mic into the computer, nothing worked because I didn't have an interface. I bought the wrong thing. So I was like, damn, but I was telling everybody I'm gonna drop a song. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got a second phone. So I went to my shed. It was windy and it was raining outside. I went outside in the shed. I played the beat on one phone, and on the other phone, I had the headphones set up with a mic and the voice notes, and I recorded that. And then I went, brought it on my computer, mixed it up. It sounded horrible, but that was my first song, and I dropped it. So that was my first setup. And then after that, I bought my first interface, and then I just had the home studio in my basement, really. Just mic stand, interface, laptop on a little table. It looked crazy, but it got the job done. It got like probably 40 songs done like that.
40 songs. For the people at home that don't know what an interface is, you care to explain?
It's basically how you connect the mic to the computer. So you just plug the mic in to the interface, and you plug the interface to the computer, and then, you know, the magic happens.
Oh, basically how you get the input, basically.
Yeah, the input.
The input thing.
The input and the output. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, facts.
All right. Let's move on to our next wing. The classic hot sauce. How are you feeling with the wing so far?
Cakewalk.
Okay.
Piece of cake.
All I will say, Heck, is just, you know, take it easy. I know you're killing the wings right now, but try to pace yourself. Sometimes people get a little ahead of themselves.
It's good, like this, like sriracha. This is good.
Yeah, it's our classic hot sauce.
This is good. I'm good. I'm
Thank
telling.
you. Thank you. It's a.
I grew up eating
Crab
curry.
favorite.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm straight right now.
Your relationship with your biological father was defined by distance, but also by consistency. Daily phone calls, advice, and accountability, even while he was incarcerated. In 2023, you finally saw him outside of a visiting room for the first time. What did that moment feel like? And did it change how you understood both your father and your own life trajectory?
Yeah, when my dad came home, it was like surreal. You know, I remember I woke up early, but it was different waking up early to take that trip, because I woke up early to go do that drive up north my entire life. But this time I was like, it's the last time I'm gonna do it. It's the last I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna leave, and then he's coming back with me. That shit was unreal. I remember him walking out the gate, and I tried to get a video of it, but you know, one last one for the road. One more, you can't do that for the road. The guards are like, nah, you can't film that. And it makes sense, you know. It was just unreal. I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, I've never seen my dad wear jeans before. He's always been in them state greens. And some people don't realize, like, little shit like that is like crazy. I've never seen him in jeans before. So I'm seeing him come out, he got jeans, he got a black peacoat, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, yo, this is my dad. And he's finna get in the car. Think about to have an iPhone. Like, we went to go eat. We gave him his phone. He's over here on FaceTime on speaking mad loud, because he don't know etiquette yet, because he just came, he's fresh out. That was insane, but I think that was like the most beautiful moment of my life, because it took me 23 years to get a father. Like, most people that their father's incarcerated, their father's taken from them. My father wasn't taken from me. I never had my dad. So to finally have him in that moment and have unrestricted access to him, it was amazing. It came with its own challenges, but at the end of the day, it's a blessing more than anything else.
Yeah. So I can imagine that's life-changing. Did that take some getting used to with him being out?
Yeah, it definitely took some time to get used to. I mean, I'm used to having restricted access. So having unlimited access to my father, that was like brand new. So with that, boundaries had to be set. And also, it tested my patience, not in a way that I was losing patience with him, but I had to be patient with teaching him how the world works. And like little things that I take for granted, I had to show him how they work. And like technology, social media, getting certain things set up. It was an interesting process. I think he learned fast, and I think now we got to the point where he honestly forget that he was locked up. I think he caught on pretty fast. But yeah, it definitely took some getting used to.
Anything specifically you remember teaching him that was like kind of crazy to you to think about having to teach somebody who was...
How to post on social media and stuff, or like set up certain things. Like, I think I wrote a note, like he had a notebook where I just wrote down step by step, okay, open up Instagram, go to the plus sign, click on post. Like, I went step by step and broke down, like, this is how you post on social media. This, like, something like that. We've been doing that since we was like teenagers.
Kids, right.
Yeah, so that was one specific thing. Okay.
You've rapped about having a stepfather physically present, but still feeling like you didn't have a man there, stating, had my steppops in the crib and I still only had my mother. How did growing up with that kind of emotional absence shape the way you see yourself today?
I don't think I noticed that growing up early on. I noticed that more later into my teenage years as I kind of came into my own as a man. Like, I believe my stepdad, he did the best he could. I just think that a lot of times we parent how we were parented. And like, we come from messed up environments, right? So we have certain things that kind of impact us in certain ways, and they hurt people. So I think it's like that, but I don't know. I just kind of grew up seeing an example of what I didn't want to be like. That was interesting for me. I'm fortunate that I was able to have like my actual dad there on the phone and stuff to ask him certain questions, but even certain things that he would say to me, like as I get older, I realize that I don't agree with him either on certain things, right? Like it's just part of becoming your own man. You just have to really go and make your own way, have your own principles on certain things, and sometimes people are not gonna agree with you, or you're not gonna agree with the advice that people give you. But just having that disconnect, it affected me more when I was older. It definitely made me cling on to my mother more, but just also like stand up for myself. Like I felt like I've always had to kind of stand up for myself, go to bat for myself. So I think it just made me more independent.
So, Official Heck, you don't just make music, you do everything. Writing, producing, recording, mixing, visuals, even running your own label. At what point did independence stop being a choice and start being a necessity?
From the beginning, I didn't have no money.
Damn.
I had no money.
Damn.
That $200 I got to, damn, okay. That $200 I got as an initial investment in my career, that's all I had. I ain't had no money, bro. I had no money for cover art. I had no money for beats. I didn't have no money for engineering, mixing, mastering, nothing. So I was like, I'm not gonna not do it. So I'm gonna teach myself how to do it. And it sounded horrible. My music, my first 50 songs sounded dirt. But it was part of the learning curve. That's what it took me to get here. But independence was always a choice. And it's like, it just made me more free. I hear certain people, I'm like, yo, let's work on a song. Oh, I gotta see when my engineer's available. Oh, I gotta make studio time. And, to each his own. But I'm fortunate enough that my studio's right here. You know what I mean? I just go to the crib and I record and I'm done. I can do my whole album on my own terms. And it's like an amazing thing.
Was there a learning curve to it? How did you teach yourself everything you know? Is there anyone you could ask?
I got a degree from Baruch, but my first school was YouTube University. I learned everything online.
Right.
Everything on YouTube. So from every mistake I made, everything I learned is just, I'm looking up YouTube videos, and that's how I taught myself.
What would you say some of your biggest mistakes were when you first started teaching yourself everything? Anything you would tell yourself looking back now?
I say what I was worse at for a long time was like mixing and mastering. I think if I would have been a little bit more aggressive with like putting money aside for that, it would have been a worthy investment, because that's the first thing, right? The lyrics should be good. I feel like the lyrics was always good, but if it doesn't sound good, people are not gonna give you a shot. So I feel like if I could have got my early stuff to sound a little bit more polished, it might have made me feel a little bit more confident, and maybe probably got me a little bit further.
Official Heck, you've been in a committed relationship for nearly 7 years.
Okay, that's a question?
She's been there through the grind,
Oh my God.
the doubt, the evolution, and the wins. Yet, you've written some brutally honest songs about heartbreak and toxicity.
Yeah.
Where do these emotions come from?
Hold on, run that back. Run that, what the fuck?
Where do these emotions come from? And how does a healthy relationship challenge your songwriting?
You gotta ask that question from the top, G. It's called creativity, you know what I'm saying? She paid you to ask this question?
No, no. It's just what the people want to know.
It's just creativity, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just asked the questions.
Okay, yeah. And I answer them. You know what I'm saying? You look a little bit like, anybody tell you look like Steve Harvey?
Who?
Never mind. All right. No, I mean, it's just creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people say, like, when you rap in general, right, you battle the imaginary rapper. I mean, I think it's just creativity. Make music that's relatable to other people, that's a little bit outside of my own situation, Not everything has to be self-centered. That's, how you make your music go further, is to expand it to other audiences. And, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, heartbreak music is easy to make.
Oh. Has having real love made writing breakup music harder or more detailed?
No. Yo, when I write, I'm in a flow state. I really I'm locked in.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe having someone that you love so much and you're writing a breakup song, granted you didn't break up with them, but you can put yourself in the headspace of if you would have lost that person. No? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I've had other relationships before the current relationship I'm in, right?
Multiple? What is this girlfriend add to your life that no success or achievement ever could? And do you see marriage as part of the future with her?
We're cutting this shit out. Listen,
Is she not a big part of your life? I'm sorry.
I'll say the one thing that I love most about my relationship is the level of support I get. I feel like that's the biggest thing. If you're a creative, even if you're not a creative, you just in a relationship, you need to find a person that completes you and supports you in everything you do. And I feel 150% supported in everything I do. Right. You know what I mean? I feel like my girlfriend would even put a bald cap on and a mustache and sit here to pretend to be a white man interviewing me in my garage when it's cold in the middle of the night just to support my music career. I feel like she would go that far.
Wow.
I don't know, that popped in my head. But you see, going back to creativity, I could put myself in scenarios that haven't happened. You understand?
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
And you see marriage as part of your future?
Yeah.
It's in the cards?
It's in the cards. Don't ask me when, because she's going to see this.
No,
and I wouldn't want to spoil anything.
Spoil anything.
But you know what I'm saying? Yes. Can't have it out here. Like
7 years.
Give or take.
So, Mr. Official, careful around the eyes. Careful around the eyes.
We still good. I'm still good.
Careful around the eyes.
Good. Okay. So good.
Some of your earliest and most loved music was taken off of streaming. Why did you feel it was important to let those versions of yourself go? And do you think fans will ever hear them again?
Will fans ever hear them again? If you find my SoundCloud link against my will, you will hear them. You can hear them today. You can hear them yesterday. You'll hear them tomorrow. But, I took them off when I started my label. So I started Gutter Rose in 2020, during the pandemic, the summer of 2020. And I really want to do things by the book. And a lot of those those songs that I used were like boom bap, 90s inspired beats, and it was sample heavy. And this was, it seemed like 2018, 2019, there's like such a different game in music than it is now, where like these were actual samples that needed to be cleared. So I wanted my business to be straight moving, like from the jump. I didn't want to have any samples and then something blow up and then I get the lawsuit, I gotta take my stuff down. So I said, we starting fresh. Gutter Rose is gonna be a new chapter, and everything from this moving forward is just gonna be a different level of quality and different rule set. So that's why I took it down. But if you wanna hear it, most of it's still out.
Would you consider putting out the older songs, some of the hits, like Vision, or any of the other popular songs that you took down on maybe YouTube, on a streaming platform where you don't make money off of it?
Listen. If you guys want the official Head Greatest Hits, get this video to 5,000 likes. We drop it all on an unmarked channel. Yep.
Nice. Okay. Sounds good, guys. You heard it here first. Get it to 5,000 likes.
You don't know what camera to look at.
5,000.
Come on, Steve. Sean, my bad. You know what I always wondered? I always wondered how you guys keep the wings hot the entire episode.
Right.
And I realized you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I just had to get that out there.
Oh, yeah.
Shit's cold.
No, yeah.
It's mad cold.
Yeah, you get used to it. After 29 seasons?
Yeah.
What's a little cold wing, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, not my favorite personally, but...
Almost done.
We're not home.
Almost making it through.
Yeah,
doing pretty good. How you doing?
This is easy, I ain't gonna lie. The last one kind of, you know what I mean? But this one...
Yeah, almost caught you.
Almost.
All right.
But, I'm a trooper.
So, you founded your label in 2020, as you mentioned, and named it Gutter Rose, which is a striking image. A rose is something delicate and beautiful, and a gutter is the opposite of that. What does that contrast represent to you, and at what point in your life did you realize you were living inside that metaphor?
Yeah, I feel like I always was living inside that metaphor. I mean, I go back and I listen to some of my older music before I started the label, and like that type of language was always prevalent in my music. Blossom, gutter rose, coming from the gutter, like that type of terminology, I've always used it. So I think it was always like a matter of time before I kind of made it more of my branding. And to me, that image or the meaning behind the name is just that something beautiful can come from anywhere. A lot of people like think of us coming from the hood, the ghetto, or whatever you want to call it, and like they want to discard us. Society wants to look down at us and kind of just paint us in a certain type of light. But there's a lot of beautiful things that come from poverty and come from just lack of resources, or the ghetto, as many people call it, or the gutter. So I feel like that image of a rose that could still blossom in a trying environment, has its thorns, but it embraces those thorns, embraces everything that makes it imperfect and still can shine and be beautiful. That's what the name means to me, that beauty can come from anywhere.
Did you always have the idea of starting your own label, or is this just something that kind of happened along the way?
Yeah, I didn't always have the idea to start my own label. That was something that me and the artist I was working with at the time, his name is Bmar, we were associated with some other label situation. And that didn't work out, but I learned something valuable from that situation and those people, is that we could start our own LLC, we could start our own business, and you could be young black and do your own thing. I didn't really even think about that before. So after that didn't work out, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna start my own shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna make it work, and I'm gonna make it better than where I came from. So that was it wasn't always a thing, but once I saw it as a possibility, I jumped on it.
Nice.
Pause.
All right, Official Heck, made it to the end. This is the last dab tradition here on Hot Ones, and yes, this is still Hot Ones. Let's put a little extra on the last wing. Will you be partaking? Will you be partaking?
Of course, man, this was light.
Yes. Here you go.
All right. Now, how hot would you say this is?
Well, oh, you got it on your finger too. Be careful.
Yeah.
Careful on the ice. Careful. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Dink it.
Sink it.
Why did I do that? I don't fuck that. Why did I do that? What?
This sauce.
Why did I do that?
This sauce is designed to bring clarity, reflection, and regret. So while you're chewing on that, think about this question. Gutter Rose Volume 2 feels like a culmination of pain, growth, independence, and reflection. If this album were the only thing someone ever heard from you, what do you hope it explains about who you really are beyond the music?
Fuck.
After 29 seasons, it doesn't get any easier over here either, heck.
Man, fuck you. I feel like you set me up. With all these other wings, was mad light. Woo!
The milk helps.
You know what? I'm his strongest soldier. I want them to know I'm a lot smarter than I look right now. That was dumb as fuck, but I'm smarter than that. But I want my music to show people that I've overcame a lot and that they also can overcome whatever life throws at them. They don't have to be defined by their circumstances. Woo! Next question.
All right. Rapid fire, heck.
I want
You
to hear that
survived
word.
the wings.
I did not.
So let's cool down with a little rapid fire.
You got ice cream?
Huh?
You got
Oh
ice
yeah,
cream?
we do have ice cream.
Woo!
You survived the wings, so we're gonna cool down with a little rapid fire questionnaire, okay?
Not a sponsor. What the fuck?
Favorite song you ever recorded?
Sinister off Gutter Rose Volume 2. It's my favorite song because I feel like that's my best rap. I feel like if you want to hear fire rap, it's between that or One Thing, both on a new project. Nobody's rapping like that. Nobody's rapping like that.
Favorite project you released so far?
I think Heartbreak Heck. It was really fun to go into an R&B vibe. So I think that was my favorite.
Song you wish got more recognition.
My favorite song, Fear Nobody. It's a dope song. Need more buzz. Need more love.
One artist you'd love to collaborate with.
Damn, who I like? That's a good question. Man, fuck it. Dave East, that's my favorite artist. People compare me to him all the time. Me and him go bar for bar on the record, it'll be fire.
Brentwood or Roosevelt, who shaped you more?
Brentwood, spent more time out here. I came into my own.
One word to describe Gutter Roads Volume 2.
I say aggressive.
Okay. What's harder, making the music or letting it go?
Definitely letting it go. I make so much music and I never want to put it out. And then I'll be having songs that they just age and they just die on a hard drive. So definitely letting it go.
Sorry, my bald head gets itchy sometimes.
You skinwalker, Steve? Sean?
My name's Sean.
My bad. It's getting hot.
Marriage before 35, yes or no?
Yeah.
Before 30?
Yeah.
Before 27?
We don't know.
How old are you?
Next question.
One thing fans still don't know about you.
I'm a nerd. I'm a Harry Potter nerd, especially. I love Harry Potter. Fuck J.K. Rowling. But Harry Potter is so... Anything Harry Potter, count me in.
What's the most mom thing your mom does that absolutely humbles you every time?
My mom is such a sweetheart, bro. I love my mom. She is always there for me. Anything I need, she does. That's the most mom thing. Everything. Everything. I fucking love you. Everything.
If your mom had to critique your music the way only a mom can, what would she say? You need to do better.
Put myself out there more. That's what she does. I mean, music fire. You only get so much more fire. You know what I mean? Music already a last dab, you heard? Already.
Last question.
Finally.
Mild or hot sauce forever?
Mild.
Wow.
Yeah. I learned my fucking lesson. You're not gonna catch me.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another episode of Hot Ones. Huge thank you to our guest, Official Heck,
Thank you.
for braving the wings and opening up under pressure. Now, before we get out of here, this camera, tell the people what you got going on in your life.
Bow! That look crazy. It's on the chair. Don't get no... Boom. Gutter Rose Volume 2. Dropping March 6th. Available on all platforms. I have 50 exclusive CDs. They got 2 exclusive tracks on them. All autographed. You know what I mean? More on that coming soon, but only 50 out. So if you're able to get it, get it. It's going to be worth at least $1 million in the future. You know what I'm saying? But Gutter Rose Volume 2. March 6th. Stay tuned. You heard
it here, folks. Make sure you go check out Gutter Rose Volume 2. Out March 6th, everywhere. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know who you want to see eating the wings of death next.
And run up that hype. I don't know what it does, but do it.
For First Street Feast, I'm Sean Evans. This is Official Heck, and this has been Hot Ones.
Peace.